Hi everyone! I wanted to do a really quick thank you to all of my subscribers. I have 100 of you now, and I know that's a huge in part to my dad. He posted a lot about my videos and a bunch of friends and family subscribed, but I know there's some of you that don't know me yet and or don't know me well, and I'm just grateful that you want to follow along and you're interested in learning more about our community and more about my lifestyle here. I hope you can be inspired by this channel. I hope that what I share is good food for thought and also just entertaining and cool to experience someone else's lifestyle. I thought for a second, so I have a few videos that are in the works and I probably won't post again for another couple weeks, but my plan with that is to have a few videos that I am in process of editing at one time so that I will be able to post really consistently. My hope is to get up to posting once a week, but it might be once a month for now, maybe every other week. So keep an eye out. The way to see the videos is by hitting the notification bell. And so if you hit the little bell that's on the bottom and side of the video, that will help you get notified anytime I do post a new video. But I thought I'd share some encouragement because we're kind of in this really big tension spot. I would say we have a really divided nation and a really divided church right now. And I think there's a lot of anxiety and worry and fear about this election, and we're still in the process of not knowing. It's funny because this video will be viewed in the future when we do know. But right now we don't know who the next president will be for the next who will be president for the next 4 years. And I want to just say a word of encouragement that I think is really important. No matter who you voted for or what you're fearful or worried about, I think that it's completely good and normal. I think God created us as emotional and spiritual beings. And it's really important that we feel our feelings and we do not try to stuff them or hide them or cover them in this spiritualized guise of joy or peace. I think it's good to pray for those things. It's good when God gives us those things, but I think it's also okay to be worried and afraid, but still trust God and know that God's got this and God has us. So I think my encouragement is feel your feelings and also pray those prayers for peace and joy and unification. We need a unified church. We need a unified body of believers. And then my other encouragement is just to remember the greatest 2 commandments right now. And the greatest 2 commandments from Jesus, when in, Luke 10, I've been studying this section of the Bible a lot. And in Luke 10, before the story of the Good Samaritan, a law expert asks Jesus, what are the greatest 2 commandments? How will I, what do I have to do to gain eternal life? And Jesus says, well, love God with all your heart, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. And then he says, who is my neighbor? And Jesus says, tells him the story of the Good Samaritan and says, who is the neighbor to this man who was beaten on the side of the road? Well, the one who showed mercy on him. So I think something we need to do to model our lives after Christ is that no matter who wins this election, we need to love our neighbors. And if you are in a period where it's hard to really believe that Christians are loving their neighbor, I think for me, it's something that is helping me right now is not looking at other people who claim Christ and the way they're living their lives, but looking at my life. And if I want to model Christ, what am I going to do? I'm going to love my neighbor. And I'm going to make every single decision to the best of my ability to do that, to love my neighbor. So that's my encouragement to you. Study Luke 10. Reflect and pray on that. Think about how you can love your neighbor best right now, today, tomorrow, during this unknown and this waiting, and then after, when we have an answer. How can you love your neighbor the best? But I will be on here with a few more videos in a week or two. But again, a huge thank you to all my subscribers, a huge thank you to those who are watching and following along and interested. I hope you stay and I hope you enjoy, and please always ask me questions because I use the questions in my comments to make new videos. So thank you and bye. See you again soon.